What's going on, YouTube? This is your friendly neighborhood DraftKings addict, bringing you my top picks for Saturday's main NBA DFS slate. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into it. Before we get started, do me a favor, tap the like button for me, guys. All right, it really helps out the channel a lot. And if you're new to DraftKings addict, thank you for stopping by. Time to get into this heat. All right, if you have not already, go ahead and give me a follow over on Twitter at DK_addict. All right, that's a good place to communicate with me and to get any updates because, I can record this YouTube video right now, and while it's rendering and getting ready to upload, news can come out and there could be some changes to what's going on. But so give me a follow over on Twitter at DK_addict. All right, so let's go ahead and get into yesterday's slate. So on yesterday, guys, I did not do a video. All right, I sent out a tweet right here that says the cash plays will be posted soon. No video. I got a lot going on in my personal life right now, man. I'm running a business on top of doing these YouTube videos, which is also a business. Alrighty. But yeah, long story short, it's taking up a lot of my time, man. I'm really getting things situated. All right. So, but long story short, I posted my cash lineup picks on this website. On Twitter. Good Lord, man. Calm down. Let me get my shit together. All right. So here you go. So right here, as you can see, this is what I sent out for my cash lineup. All right. So we got, man, why is it showing like that? It's weird. All right, so here we go. So we got Shea Giglios right here at the top. We had Bradley Beal, who went the hell off. All right, Tucker, Thomas Bryant, Andre Drummond, and Jeff Teague. Now, when I recorded this video, we did not have the news that Wiggins was going to be sitting for personal reasons, had a death in the family or something like that, right? And so I went away from Drummond and went to Karl Anthony Towns. All righty. So, unfortunately, I also went away from Bill, I believe, in my cash lineup and went to Brogdon, all right, which ended up hurting me, okay? Now, I did play those picks that I just showed you in my GPP lineup, which ended up working out really, really well, all right? So, long story short, this lineup right here is the lineup that I ended up pretty much running for my, no, that wasn't it. That wasn't the one I ran for my cash lineup. My bad. Let me go back. All right, let me go back. Cool. Let's see. So this video is going to be a long one, guys. I'm going to go through all my favorite picks right now. But long story short, here we go. Let me go on up here and scroll up. So this is the lineup that I ended up running in my GBPs. Whereas, as you guys can see, I posted a lot of stuff last night, man. I was really active. All right, had some free time. I was watching the games, man. Really enjoyed it. Had a little bit of a sweat going on. Too bad Brogdon messed that up. All right. Yeah, wasn't too good. All right, so... yeah, long story short, I was sweating, so I was really stressing because Brogdon was in my lineup, and of course he didn't do too well. All right, dude ended up playing like 8 minutes, and then he sat out. All right, this is me when I was doing my sweat. We got overtime in Oklahoma City. That was fun. All right, so anyway, long story. Oh, that was my reply to Malcolm Brogdon would possibly be out on today's slate. And I was like, yeah, whatever. That dude, man. All right, anyway, long story short. This is the lineup that I ended up running my GPP. All right, so as you can see, I got my man Giglios. Again, a lot of the plays that I had in my core are right here. So we got Shea Giglios, we got Bill Tucker, who did okay, but man, a little disappointed with that performance. Aminu, we got Drummond, we got Teague, and I got Terrence Ross at the bottom and Karl Anthony Towns. This lineup ended up putting up 320.75 DraftKings points, which did excellent in my GPP. At one point, I was second and third place, and later on, when those night games came on, I dropped all the way down like the 30th. So, still cashed out really well, considering my buy-in, all right, and so I'm not complaining. But man, just one or two little extra plays, like if I had Chris Paul instead of Shea Giglios, or if I ran some more of that Minnesota team, man, they were really hot. They had a lot of high-scoring guys. What's his name? The guy that plays for the Philly, he finally went off. The small forward used to play for Miami. I'm having a brain fart right now. But anyway, he finally went off. I've been playing his ass. He's been snowflaking. And then the one time I don't play him, now he wants to go off for like 40 DraftKings points. But anyway, pretty good night. Had fun. Not tripping. All right, so let's go ahead and get into today's picks, man. All right, that boy James Harden, man. Look at that. Beast mode. Woo! So, Draft Dashboard is my research tool of choice, guys. If you're interested in this software, there's a link in the description of the video where you can get a 30-day trial for $1. Check it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to go through each position and let you know who I love and who I hate. All right, so first and foremost, man, James Harden in play. Russell Westbrook is supposed to be out. The guy's $12K. If you can afford to pay up for him, go ahead and add him into your lineups. Not going to talk much about that. All right, Doncic going up against Toronto. No Kyle Lowry. They getting OG back. All righty, so that's good. This guy's been playing out of his mind again. He's 10K, 10.3K, averaging 60 DraftKings points over the last couple of games with that triple-double upside where he's putting up 70 points every now and then, kind of like James Harden, but at a discount. So the last time he played Toronto, he put up 68 points. He's playing at home. Over under is 217. I don't know if I'm going to go there. Maybe in GBP. But nah, he's not a cash game lock for me. But, yeah, Dame Lillard, like him. All right, 8.7K going up against that San Antonio team. Yes, he's on the road. San Antonio's coming off a loss. I expect them to play good and keep this game competitive. 227 points over and under. And as we know, Dame has 60-point upside himself. All right, put up 55 and 52 in the last two games versus San Antonio. So I definitely like him. And the second player that puts up the most points on that team is going to be my man McCollum. So I like both of those guys on this slate, to be honest, man. If you look at them, we got a lot of good stats over here when it comes to that dash rank. Trae Young. Whoo, versus that Clippers. Now, I believe we're going to get Leonard out. He has some soreness in his knee or something like that. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be paying up for Trae Young on this slate. Yeah, we got a 7-game slate. We got some options here. And plus, to be honest, man, I want to get that Harden, man, going up against Minnesota. Come on, man, the Timberwolves. That's going to be a high-scoring affair. All righty, and you got James Harden with no Westbrook. A lot of his core players around him, a.k.a. Daniel House and some other guys, Eric Gordon, Green, all those guys are out, so a lot of the weight is falling on Harden's shoulders, and he's accepting it, as we saw in that tweet. Yes, sir. Feel the beard. Look at the last 6 games, guys. 48-5. This guy's playing out of his mind. I want some of it. So, again, if you can afford to get him in your lineups, go ahead. And the picks that I'm going to give you, you can afford to put him in. All right, this Kendrick Nunn kid is getting a lot of minutes. As you can see, he's averaging 30 minutes, averaging 30 points. He's 6K. That's about 5X. He has a pretty safe floor. Again, he's very consistent. And he gets a matchup against New Orleans, which is going to be a pace-up matchup where we have Mr. Butler, who's questionable. I think he's going to play, but Butler is questionable. If for some reason Butler is out, lock this guy in, lock in Dragic. But I like both of these guys in this matchup versus New Orleans. Again, paced up matchup, high over and under. Should be a fun game. Again, keep out on that news with Jimmy Butler. All right, he has an illness or something like that. Jeff Teague, lock him in. If he's playing, I know he was coming off that injury, a.k.a. that illness. All right, it's a back-to-back, but he gets a plus matchup versus Houston without Russell Westbrook. They don't have Wiggins. I'm thinking Wiggins is going to be out again. Again, he's dealing with a death in the family, so Wiggins is probably not going to play in this game. I'm almost sure of it. Let me go and check and see something real quick. We got Wiggins in Minnesota. Yep, he's out. So, yep, go ahead and fire up Teague. All right, Drew Holiday at 8.6K. I personally don't like playing people guards versus Miami. All right, one of the best one of the best teams against that particular position. I know they don't have Ball and some other things, but at 8.6K on 8-game slate with so many value guys at point guard in a better spot, I'm not going there. All right, Drew, Lou Williams against ATL. I can see that, especially if we get Kawhi Leonard out. All right, him and Paul George are pretty much running that team when it comes to offense, so I could definitely see myself paying Lou Williams. But again, I'm going to be going with some cheaper guys in value for my point guard spot, so that way I can get me some James Harden. All right, Van Fleet is in an awesome spot. The guy's playing 40 plus. Look at that. He's played 38, 45, and 40 minutes. The guy's pretty much staying on the floor, and he gets a matchup versus Dallas. All right, so I say Van Fleet is in play for 7K. Brogdon, kick a rock. All right, lower back soreness on the play like 8 minutes of the game. Come on, bro. Really? So anyway, long story short, he should be out today. I already X'd him out. Next. All right, so that's pretty much, I don't know if I'm going to go any further down. You got R.J. Barrett. He gets a matchup versus the Charlotte. All right, but that guy's too inconsistent for me. I'm not playing him. Derek White, he could be in play. All righty, because we got, what's his name? He's sitting out today, isn't he? Yeah. Yep, so he might be actually out today. So keep out on that news. See what's going on with that. Anthony Simmons been playing well at 4.5K, but I wouldn't go there again on this 8-game slate. You got some better options like Austin Rivers. Alrighty, I know I just said that. Austin Rivers can play 30 minutes on it, put up 10 DraftKings points. All right, but we got Minnesota, which is a great matchup for the shooting guard and point guards. We got all the injuries on the Houston Rockets team. No Capella. They got several players that are out, so a lot of weight is going to fall on the shoulders of these guys who's been around in the league for a minute. And so I like Austin Rivers to get value at 3.7K. He doesn't have to do much to make value, okay? All right, couple assists, blocks, steals, or something like that, and he's paying off that value, okay? At 3.7K, oh, he gets hot behind the three-point line, catching those assists from Harden. All right, 3.7K is too cheap to pass up. TJ McConnell could be play as a backup point guard with Brogdon being out. He didn't get the start, but he comes off the bench and plays significant minutes, and he's only 3.7K. So definitely TJ McConnell could be somebody that you pay up for value. Patty Mills, always a good value play in my opinion. All right, playing around 20 minutes, but the guy can fill up the stat sheets. All right, I like him as a punt at 3.6K. All right, who can actually go off about 25, 30 DraftKings points, and you wouldn't be surprised. Cam Reddish, dead to me. Done dilly. Now, Frank Jackson, man. Nah, I'm not playing these guys versus Miami. So when I get down here in this area where they're red, unless there's somebody that's a superstar or there's just a super duper value, I don't even touch these guys down here, man. That's just me. So those are my favorite point guards. All right, some of these guys are going to be shooting guard eligible, of course. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and put Trae Young on there. All right. We don't have the Claw playing today, possibly. So I definitely would consider Trae Young at 9.4K. That guy could put up 65 DraftKings points at that price. All right, again, Wiggins should be out. All right, guys. All right. It says it's unclear if he would play, but I don't expect him to play, so I'm going to go ahead and mark him out. All right. Cool beans. Jimmy Butler, like I said, last I saw, he was questionable with an illness, but it looks like he's good to go. At 7.6K, how can you not play Jimmy Butler? Going up against New Orleans? 230 point over and under? Man, get out of here, dog. Yes, Jimmy Butler on DK is a great value. Now, he's $1,800 more over on FanDuel, but hey, could be a good play there. Again, like I said, James Harden is in play. I didn't watch him, but yeah, he's definitely in play. Sweet Lou at 7.4K. Yeah, just pay up for Butler. But they both, yeah, man, that's a tough one. Yeah, I'll put Sweet Lou in my player pool. All right, DeMar DeRozan up against Portland at 7.2K. The guy's been having an up and down season so far. I don't know if I would go there. Definitely like Van Fleet, like I said, at 7K. CJ McCollum, definitely like him. All right, again, that San Antonio Portland game has a high over and under, and these guys' usage, him and Dame, are ridiculous. So those two guys, all right, and at 6.5K, he should be able to pay off 5 to 6 times value, and he has that upside again. You know, him and Dame. Kendrick Nunn, again, I like him. Getting the start, playing significant minutes, putting up points. He's only 5.8K, and he gets a plus matchup versus New Orleans. All right, at home. All right, Brogdon kicker rock. Now, this Devontae Graham kid has been playing good as well. Put up 41 in his last outing. He's 7.2K. Gets a matchup versus New York. I wouldn't be paying him my cash games, but maybe a GPP flyer, I guess. I wouldn't play him though. So Aaron Holiday at 4.9K with Brogdon possibly out. He played 27 minutes last game, put up 26 points. No, thank you. I'll pass. Ooh, Tyler Hero. All right, keep it on that roster. Let me see what Miami got going on. Miami got Deion Waiters out still. That dude there, man. Justin Winslow still out. So Hero could be a GPP flyer, man. He may come off the bench and put up some good points at 4.6K against New Orleans. I'm going to go ahead and put him in there. We got Pat Beverly, who was held out of the last game due to some calf soreness. All right. Keep an eye out for that. If he plays and there's no Kawhi Leonard, I like him at 4.6K against Atlanta. All right, to be on the court, pestering the young Trae Young. So that's pretty much it on my shooting guards going down here. I don't really see anybody I love. Culver versus Houston at 4K could be in play. All right, without the Westbrook. All right, 4K, this guy should get significant minutes if we don't have Wiggins. Ben McLemore at 3.8K, I would play him. All right, guy played 30-plus minutes, putting up around 15 to 22 DraftKings points. 18 to 26 DraftKings points. At 3.8K, he should get a lot of open shots with some assists from Harden. And again, he's going to be on the floor with them being so strapped for players right now. So Ben McLemore, 3.8K, I would play him. Again, I would play Austin Rivers in my lineups too. No problem there. So, yeah. Cool. What else we got? Etwan Moore? Nah. You don't know what the hell's going to go on with that guy. Yeah, I wouldn't play any of these guys down here. That's just me. Maybe Rodney McGruder. All right. Last time that quad sat. All right. Put up 29 points. Played 36 minutes at 3.5K versus ATL. I can see Rodney McGruder in my GPP lineups as a 3.5K punt. All right. For a guy that could put up 30 DraftKings points for you. All right. Against ATL in a high over and under game. All right. 3.5K. Definitely, I would play him. Or consider him, I should say. All right. Let's see what else we got down here. Yeah, we're dumpster diving now, y'all. So, I don't know. Yeah, so those are the guys that I like at the moment. Again, at the recording this video. Now, if something, Justin Holiday at 3.5K against Milwaukee. Yeah. With all the injuries they got over there in Indy, yeah, I can see him. Again, it's a tough matchup, but the guy's going to play minutes, and as you can see, he scored somewhere around 28 DraftKings points versus the team in the past. And so, with that being said, at 3.5K, he doesn't have to do much. Now, I wouldn't play him in my cash games, but as far as GPP, yeah, you can toss him in a couple lineups. Cool. So that's all my shooting guards. So let's go ahead and go on over the small forward guys. So if you stuck around with me this long, go ahead and hit the like button for me real quick. All right, on the last video, you guys said that you wanted the long, drawn-out videos where I go through each particular play. So here you go. Now, Giannis at 12K going up against this team without their small forward. I say yeah. Without Middleton, this guy's getting ridiculous amount of usage. He's going to be on the floor. All right, and he's going to be leaned on as far as production goes. All right, so yeah, at 223 point over under, which is good enough for me at 12K. This guy could be a GPP guy you go with, right? Maybe he outscores Harden tonight. It's possible. Look at 2 games ago versus Indy. He put up 81 DraftKings points. Maybe Harden doesn't do as well tonight. Maybe Harden only puts up 58 DraftKings points. All right, and this right here would give you an edge up if Harden is 35% owned. All right, so at 12K, definitely consider Giannis, man. Keep an eye on that Kawhi news. Again, some kind of issue with his knee. Could be out. All right, Wiggins definitely should be out. Paul George, I would play Paul George at 7.9K. All right, against ATL, easy matchup for him. Look at this, guys. He played 24 minutes in that first game and put up 49 DraftKings points. I would play Paul George at 7.9K. All right, maybe he plays a few more minutes this game and puts up 60 for you at 7.9K. Definitely consider PG in your lineups, okay? Brandon Ingram, if he suits up, all right, it says that he was having some issues with a sore right knee, but he's expected to play. I would play him versus the Heat. The guy's usage is ridiculous, and he was putting up monster numbers before he went out for those last couple of games. So Brandon Ingram against Miami, I would definitely play him. Who they have at power forward that's going to start Brandon Ingram, guys? Yeah, okay then. Robert Covington, 4.8K going up against Houston. Again, paced up matchup, high over and under, no Wiggins. Everybody's going to have to step up. This guy stepped up last night, put up 33 DraftKings points in only 26 minutes. Now he gets a matchup versus Houston, which is a great matchup because, again, like I said, Houston is hurting when it comes to they don't have Capella, all right? They don't have a lot of the other forwards, excuse me, like House and Eric Gordon and a couple other guys. So he's going to be playing against some scrubs, right? All right, so these guys should be able to do what they want. So at 4.8K, I like Robert Covington. Jabari Parker been getting monster usage against the Clippers. I would play him at 7K. But again, in GPP, I wouldn't play him in my cash lineups personally. All right, so what else we got? OG is back, 4.8K in play. All right, he says he should be expected to play on Saturday. So if we get news that he's playing at 4.8K going up against Dallas, I can play him because he can hit value at that price point. All righty. Who else we got? At ATL, they had quite a few of their guards out last game. Herter is inactive. Vince Carter out. John Collins, of course, he's out. All right, so, man. Yeah, this guy here, DeAndre Hunter, all right, getting the start at 4.7K against the Clippers without Kawhi. Could be in play. All right, look at that. Playing 30-plus minutes Last 3 games, putting up around 25 to 30 DraftKings points. No, I don't know. That's a question mark on that one. But yeah, he's in a good spot though. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him in my watch players list. Shit, for GPP, you never know. That could be a guy to put up 35 DraftKings points for you. All right, at 2.5% ownership. All right, we got ROBINHOOD. Looks like he's back in the game. Going up against San Antonio. I can't trust that guy. I'm not playing him. All right, Jermichael Green, you're dead to me. Okay, you see, I already put that little exclude play on there. You're dead to me, brother. All right, you'll never see my lineup again, ever. I don't give a damn if Kawhi and Paul George out. I'm not playing your ass. You could be 3K. So, excuse me for that rant. Sorry if it's kids listening or in the background. My apologies. All right, PJ Tucker in play. Again, getting all the minutes he can. Guy should get you 25 plus DraftKings points, which is 5K, with a little bit of upside if he gets that 3 ball working or if he gets a few extra rebounds this game. He was 5 points away from a double-double yesterday. So, it is what it is, right? PJ Tucker does a lot, stays on the floor, plays defense, gets rebounds, gets assists. So, PJ Tucker could be in play at 4.4K. Coming down a little bit further, again, we already talked about Culliver. All right, for GPPs, Kevin Knox, all right, coming off a stinker, only played 14 minutes. The problem with this is the coach, man. Anybody you play in New York, you don't know what the hell they're going to play as far as minutes. But at 3.9K, Kevin Knox, again, with a good history versus the Charlotte team, I would consider him at 3.9K for my GPPs. All right, that could be a guy that could come out there and get you some run. Because you see, before the last game, he played 32 minutes. All right, now he only put up 20 points. But if he plays 25 minutes against Charlotte, he looks like he's gonna be able to do his thing. So I would definitely consider some Kevin Knox in my GPPs. Who else we got? Where we at? Again, we already talked about Holiday in that matchup. I would not dare play Thabo Cephalosha. All right, I don't care about all the people they got out. That guy there, washed. Daniel House will be out. Go ahead and put that exclude on him. Coming down a little bit further, we already talked about my man Magruder. Jakari Sampson, nah, hell no. We ain't going to do that. That's just ridiculous. Marvin Williams, I don't think so, even at 3K. Yeah, right here with dumpster diving guys. Again, a lot of times these guys in the red, I don't even look at. But every then I go in there, just kind of look if I can see like a diamond in the rough. Like I say, Roddy Magruder could be a guy that does well with Kawhi being out. Matter of fact, let's see if he's a game time decision right now. And Patrick Beverly. So if those guys are all out, Shamet is out and all that, that guy could be somebody to come in and do some damage at 3.5K. So keep it out on the news for that one, though. So there you go, guys. Again, drop a comment below. Let me know if you love this longer video, guys. Again, I feel like I've been talking forever, but hey, we're going to give you what you want. All right? Especially on Saturday when I got some free time. All right, so let's go back to power forward. So we already got a couple of guys that are in similar spots, like Giannis is small forward eligible. Siakam, 9.2K against Dallas. This guy's in play every night, in my opinion, until he surpasses 10K in price. All right, the guy's usage is ridiculous. He's going to play all the minutes that they need. As you can see, he's averaging 40 minutes in the last 3 games. I'm not quite sure why that says 37. All right, maybe that's for the season, but the last 3 games, look at that. He played 42, 43, and 41. So this guy has not come out the game much, so he's going to be on the floor. All right, and who's going to stop him? Porzingis? Come on, now. Get it. All right, so 9.2K, I would consider him. Sabonis against Milwaukee. He's been consistent at 8.5, but we got some better options on this slate. All right, that's a little bit cheaper, like Paul George, Brandon Ingram. 6.9K Brandon Ingram. This guy was putting up 50-point games before he went out hurt. So y'all need to really, really consider Brandon Ingram, even against Miami, man. All right, so Paul George, again, we already talked about him at 7.9K, definitely in play, especially if Kawhi sits. All right, Kawhi sits, to me, he's almost for sure a lock, even at his limited minutes, man. The guy's usage is ridiculous. Look at that, 45%. Come on, man. All right, LaMarcus Aldridge, 6.6K, too cheap to ignore, going up against his old team, the Portland Trail Blazers. All righty, at home, all right, on the back-to-back, but we're not worried about it because, again, this is a vet, been in the league for a while, 6.6K, could get us 5 to 6 to 7 times value. I like my chances with Aldridge, man. Julius Randle, again, anybody on New York, you don't know what the hell you're going to get as far as minutes, but this guy's minutes looks like it's been consistent. And he gets a great matchup versus Charlotte, which is a great matchup for rebounders. So I like Julius Randle at 6.4K. definitely in play in my opinion. Rudy Gay, I don't think so. 4.8K, the guy's minutes, no. I'll pass. Hey, if you like him, you play him, but I pass. All right, again, Covington in play with that Minnesota team being depleted of players. All right, Porzingis, 7K versus Toronto. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all like that. I'm personally not going to hit him at 7K. I'd rather just play like Porzingis or Julius Randle or maybe even Montrezl Harrell going up against ATL. That's a great spot for him. The guy can put up 40 DraftKings points. All right. Derek Favors versus Miami. Nah, I don't think I'm going to go there today. But he could be somebody that could go off. Derek Favors, they're a little hurt for bigs there in New Orleans. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and let him go ahead and mark him on there because, again, he's getting 30-plus minutes here lately. All right, look at his 42 and 53 in the last couple of games. All right, so, yeah, I'll go with that. Him going up against Bam. Let's make it happen. All right, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, don't worry about that. 5.4K OG is back. Matter of fact, let me exclude him. I don't even want none of that. Kendrick Williams is in play at 5.3K. All right, New Orleans has some issues with their personnel as well. All right, you got a ton of people out or their game time decisions like Ball, Okafor, JJ Redick, Josh Hart is out. So they got a lot of people who are out. So Kendrick Williams should get a start at small forward and should get some decent run. So I say Kendrick Williams at 5.3K is in play. Maybe not in cash, but, maybe in GBP. He can get you, 35, 40 DraftKings points possibly. He gets hot, get a couple extra rebounds, that 3-ball dropping. I consider Kendrick Williams personally. All right, so coming down a little further, Bobby Portis, I'm over that. All right, PJ Tucker, we already talked about. Jamaica Green, kick rocks. Kelly O, 4.1K. Nah, I'm not dumpster diving there, man. I'm good. I got a couple of good value options up top that's pretty much going to seal up my power forward spot. So we're going to go ahead and keep it moving to last but not least to the center. All righty. If you made it this far in the video and didn't click away, go ahead and type in center in the chat box for me. Let me know that you made it this long, man. Because, again, I feel like I'm going on forever here, guys, but you guys wanted the long and dirty. Karl Anthony Towns, no Wiggins, Houston, no Capella. Why the hell wouldn't I play this guy? Lock him in at 10K, guys. This guy is guaranteed to get you 50, in my opinion, with some upside of 70. All right. Houston has no, come on, Tyson Chandler. Okay. Did y'all see my post about Tyson Chandler? That dude there. I didn't play him in my cash lineup, thankfully, but I did play him in a couple little, I played him in my smaller $2 cash lineup, and I still cashed on that one. But this is me right here. Who regrets playing Tyson Chandler? Dude put up like 8 DraftKings points or some BS. All right, so I'm not playing Tyson Chandler. But, yeah, Karl Anthony Towns definitely a lock, in my opinion. Bam Adebayo going up against New Orleans at 7.5K with Derek Favors, Kendrick Williams. Down low, Brandon Ingram. I don't know if I can go there. Maybe in GPP, because this guy could put up 50 DraftKings points at 7.5K. All right, but as far as cash go, I'm sticking with Aldridge personally. Ooh, we got Hassan Whiteside against San Antonio at 6.3K. That could be interesting. Mr. Mitchell Robinson at 4.5K. If he gets his minutes, I have a hard time playing anybody from New York, y'all. I'm just going to be honest. That coach is retarded. You don't know how many minutes the player's going to get played. There's a whole bunch of variables there when it comes to playing New York players. So definitely not something that I'm loving, especially not right there because, again, yeah. But he could be in play. I'm going to go ahead and pop him in there for GPP because he's in a great spot. Look at that. His dash rank is off the chain. The defensive rank versus the position is great. So I would consider him. Miles Turner is still out with that ankle sprain. So, yeah, cool beans. So coming down a little bit further at my center spot, Alex Len, 4.5K. I would play him. Alrighty. I would definitely play Alex Len at 4.5K. Look at his last couple of games, 29 and 37. All right, at 4.5K, that's a phenomenal value. And Alex Len could get you a little bit upside too, man. As you can see, he put up 32 and 37 the last 2 matchups versus the Clippers. So that game is going to be lit. Look at the over and under. I definitely would consider Alex Len. And if I remember correctly, yeah, he comes off the bench. So, yeah. No, Alex Len started last game, didn't he? I don't remember. But long story short, you can see he's getting 25, to 20 minutes, and he's putting up points. So at 4.5K, I would consider that. If then again, wouldn't be my cash game play, but maybe in a couple of GBP lineups. So coming down a little bit further, man, Jacob Poyle, nope, dang, nope. Even against Houston, Tyson Chandler, kick rocks. Watch this be the game where he goes off of 40 DraftKings points, but I'm not playing him. I don't give a damn. I'll take my chances with some other players. All right, Chris Bosher, no longer in play with hold on, is he coming back? Hold on now, give me a second, y'all. All right, who we got there? We got Toronto versus Dallas. OG is back. We still got Ibaka out, so maybe that guy still gets some run off the bench. But again, I like some other better value plays. So, TJ Leaf, GPP flyer, all right, against Milwaukee, 3.1K, put up 24 points last game. Nah, I wouldn't pay TJ Leaf. I'm just joking, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, guys. So those are my favorite plays right now. As you can see, my player pool is 27. If you sign up for Draft Dashboard, actually 30. I'm sorry, I just updated. If you sign up for Draft Dashboard with the link in the description of my video, 30-day trial for $1. If you come to your watch players list and click Watch DK Addicts picks, anybody that I have in my watch player list will be loaded into yours. And then from there, what you can do is come over to your lineup optimizer and let Draft Dashboard optimize your lineup. Now, the lineup that comes up, guys, do not play it because a lot can change between now and when the contest start. And so, yeah. But if you can see, it spent almost all of my $50,000 value. I got Culver right here. He's one of my lowest ranked players. All right, but he's in a spot where he's in an up-paced game without Wiggins, so that could be a good spot for him. So once I save my lineup, if I like what I see, I just go ahead and save it. If I want to update or change anybody, like if I want to change Holiday, I got $100 to play with. So let's see who we can get around that price point. So I don't know, for some reason you wanted to put in Trey Lyles, you could put him in. All righty. Get Roddy McGruder, somebody that I like. Yeah, it says he's a 14 dash rank. All right, so let's say I want to go up to, Trey Lyles in that game against Portland. All right, there you go. Just save that lineup. Now, if I come over to my saved lineups, you should see 2 lineups, and there you go. It has the projected points. Now, that's just projected points, guys. I've had lineups that project for 250, that scored 330, and so forth. It just depends on how the players perform. All right, so there you go. And then once you do that, you can go ahead and export your saved lineups by selecting them and exporting them and allowing Draft Dashboard to export them. Then you can it's going to download the CSV file, which you can use to upload to DraftKings or FanDuel, depending on that. And as you guys, I don't know if you know this, but if you go back to your lineup optimizer, you can build multiple lineups. So if you want to build 20, 30, if you want to enter that dime contest, right, with 20 lineups, or if you want to enter the max 150 lineup, you can go in here, build 100 lineups, and then go back and build another 50. Select your parameters of how close you want to get within salary. If you want to spend all your salary, if you want to give it some room with some value on the slate, whatever. Randomness is if you make this higher, it's going to use more players who are not on your watch player list. If you keep this low, it's going to try to stick to the players in your watch player list. That's how that works. How many unique players per lineup? 1 to 2, I would say 2. But hey, whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat. Minimum points projected, that means the players that are on that you're going to be using. So let's say I go with 10. If I go ahead and click generate lineup, you go ahead and let Draft Dashboard do all the lifting, guys, and it will literally build you 100 lineups. Now, if you're playing a mass lineup generator like this and you're playing 150 lineups, some of them may hit, some of them may miss. All right, it's 150 lineups. All of them are not going to hit. That's the whole point, that you're spreading your exposure across the entirety of the slate. All righty, so if you do that, just know that, again, you're going to have some duds in there, so cool beans. But if you're playing those kind of lineups, you already know that, man. So my advice is to stick to the single entry contest, guys, all right, whenever you're playing on DraftKings, all right, and the maybe the 3 max entries and some of those. If you're going to be playing in those big old contests where have like 20,000 entries, all right, let's be realistic, man. It's going to be very hard to get to the top of those, man. All right, so I wouldn't put a lot of my money in that. I'm not saying don't play them, but, I will play a good mix of cash games, single entry double ups or single entry GPPs. All right, where you only get 1 shot. That means all your competition only has 1 shot. They don't have 150 shots where they can miss 100 of them, and those 50 ones soak up all the top cash, right? So stick to the single entries, stick to the cash contests, which are double ups, single entries, head-to-heads are also good ones. And then also they have those contests that are like, maybe 100, 150, 200 players, right? Those are cool as well, but you only can enter 2 or 3 entries. Those are good as well. So try to limit your exposure as far as how many lineups people can enter, because those mass lineups, once they sound good, win $1 million, but they're tough to take down. Like I said, I had one that was a single entry that I was at the top at the 3rd spot and dropped all the way down to 30 just over the last 2 games of the slate. So cool. So here you go. DraftKings. Here's my favorite plays right now, locked and loaded into DraftKings and what you have left over. I got Jeff Teague at my point guard spot, 5K going up against Houston in that high pace matchup. The guy can have a nice double-double, little points and assists. All right, give me some Teague. All right, Ben McLemore, I like him at 3.8K as a value because he's going to play 30 minutes or more in this game versus Minnesota. And the guy, if he gets hot from three-point line, look at, he took 11 threes. Okay, so he's going to get shots clearly with Russell being out. All right, Covington, 4.8K playing with Wiggins out. Guy should get some extra run, get some extra rebounds, assists, some extra scoring. I like him at 4.8K against Houston, especially with them having a lot of their players out. All right, Karl-Anthony Towns again. He's a lock for me. Come off the birthday game, so hopefully he didn't go out and party, do nothing crazy like that, and he's ready to play. So let's get Mr. Karl-Anthony Towns. The guy's been playing great. He's playing a lot of minutes, putting up a lot of points, getting double-doubles. Again, no Capella. Should be an easy night in the office for Mr. Karl-Anthony Towns. Austin Rivers, again, attacking that Houston-Minnesota game, the highest over-under game on the slate. These two teams can put up a lot of points. Okay, so 3.7K, the guy should be playing 25 to 30 minutes tonight with all the injuries that they have. All right, so Austin Rivers, 3.7K, should be able to pay off that value with just rebounds, assists, and steals, and a couple of points to throw it in there. All right, then LaMarcus Aldridge, last but not least. All right, I like him on this slate again, 6.6K going up against his old team. All right, so let's go ahead and look at that. There you go. So, again, 34, 33, and 32 in the last 3 contests. His price dropped down to 6.6K. I like his chances of paying off that value and actually exceeding it versus his old team. All right, as you can see, the last time he played them, he put up 40 DraftKings points. So I can work with that. So that leaves you 7.95K for your last 2 spots. And like I said, if you want to play James Harden, you throw him in there, and that leaves you 3.7K at your util. You should be able to find some decent value on this slate. All righty. You don't want to pay up for Harden. You want to go with my man Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bam, that leaves you 3.9K. All right, you don't want to pay those expensive players. Maybe you want to come on down here and get you a Trae Young. Bam, that leaves you 6.5K. All right, for your shooting guard. And that gives you some options down here. Maybe you throw in a CJ McCollum there. All right, guys, and there you go. Bam. So you kind of see how you can kind of tweak it to your liking. But these are my favorite plays. These are my quote-unquote core plays. I will have a good majority of these guys in most of my lineups today. All right, so if you stayed to the end of this video, I appreciate it. Drop a like on the video. Let me know that this is what you like. All right, if you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on notifications so that way you can get the post when I post. And thank you guys for watching my video. Oh, last but not least, let me go over here. I forgot about this, guys. All right, so just to kind of help support the channel, man, go ahead and check it out. I don't know if you guys are into this kind of stuff, but hey, I'm going to post a link in the description of this video. All right, but you can have a chance if you go ahead and sign up for ROBINHOOD. There's an opportunity to get a free stock from them, and it could be a stock like an Apple stock or an Amazon, something really, really nice, or it could be an average stock that may be about $6 or $7. But long story short, it'd be a good way to invest. So go ahead and check out my Twitter page. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to probably post that link inside of here. So as you guys can see, I'm having a hard time scrolling up to it. But anyway, long story short, I'm going to post a link below. So if you're interested in getting a free stock, all right, from ROBINHOOD, there you go. All right, by opening up a new account. That's all you got to do. All right, I think you only have to fund it with like maybe $5 or $10. Real easy to do. And also, if you never heard of Cash App, all right, I'm going to post a link in the description of the video. Cash App is a really cool online bank account that you can set up where you can instantly send cash to and from people with your smartphone. So you can receive payments, send money. All right, it actually has a direct deposit feature. You can get a debit card with it for free that doesn't cost you anything to use. So let's say, you know, you want to load up your money that you're going to be entering into these contests for DraftKings. You can load into your Cash App so that way you have a set amount that you won't overspend, and you can link that to your DraftKings as far as your being able to withdraw and deposit there. So I'm going to link that in the description below. The Cash App, check it out. If you check it out with my link, you get a free $5 deposit as soon as you sign up. So that's $5 free. You can go and flip and put it into the single entry $5 double up and make $10 off of it free without any money. So check the description for the link. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for all the support. We up to 1720 as far as our followers. I'm loving it. So y'all have a good day. Good luck on the slate. Follow me over on Twitter for updates. Peace.